General Hospital spoilers Jason and Lulu's chance at love. Bedside scene hints at hero's next love interest. Sunny's confession plan. Ava and Portia's secret alliance. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia. If you like General Hospital news, then you can subscribe our channel and like our videos. General Hospital spoilers reveal that some suckers couldn't help but be a bit weirded out by Jason Morgan's visit to Lulu Spencer's bedside. It makes sense on some position, but it also left observers considering if it could be an indication about the future. In the October 3 occasion, Jason sat by slow Lulu to praise her for staying strong and hanging in there. Jason was just glad he could help along with Anna Devane, so the show's leaning into this idea that he's Lulu's idol. Of course, Lucky Spencer is the one who's stepping up as a liver patron, but he wouldn't have had the chance if Jason and Anna hadn't brought him back. This could turn into a situation that's a lot like Willow Corinthos being ever thankful for Drew Quartermaine, who helped bring Liesl Obrecht home from Greenland for the bone gist transplant. Willow eventually developed passions for Drew, and it all started with his deliverance charge. Lulu will really be thankful to Jason as well, so could that gratefulness lead to her having passions for him? It's a possibility to consider, especially after Jason's rearmost trip to see Lulu at the sanitarium. Some suckers are wondering if that might be a hint about Jason and Lulu's chance at love. It might feel like a strange tourney. But is it really any weirder than the Jason and Anna pairing that the show's been teasing? Once Alexa Havens debuts as a Lulu remake this fall, perhaps they could at least test Lulu's chemistry with Jason. We've no doubt that Lulu and Dante Falconeri will end up back together sooner or laterally. But detergents are each about the slow burn. Dante and Lulu surely won't be thrown into a romantic reunion right down. The show will want to make to that, especially after Sam McCall's forthcoming exit. Since it looks like Sam's going to face a grim fate, Dante will need time to mourn that loss. It wouldn't be right for Dante to just renew a relationship with Lulu incontinently, so there's a possibility Lulu will be paired up with someone differently in the meantime. Couldn't that someone be Jason? Particularly formerly, Lulu gets updates on how he played the idol for her and brought Lucky home in the nick of time. Our General Hospital prognostications point to Lulu's wake-up call leading to some surprises, so stay tuned to see how her awakening will affect the oil. General Hospital spoilers say Jason's romantic path is still over in the air, so we'll keep you in the circle on any major love life news. General Hospital Friday, October 4 recapitulates Sunny's confession plan. Ava and Portia's secret alliance. General Hospital spoilers recap for Friday, October 4, reveals that Violet Finn had to be picked up from Academy beforehand for getting into a fight with a boy named Garth. Since Garth called Hamilton Finn a drunk and kept going on about his time in recovery, Violet hit him. Garth redressed by pouring grape juice each over Violet, so Brooke Lynn Quartermaine took her upstairs to change. Harrison Chase thanked Violet for telling them the verity, but he reminded her that conduct can have consequences. Brooke Lynn was scarified over a phone call that said the top demanded to see Violet's guardian ASAP. At the gallery, Ava Jerome prompted Rick Lansing not to look into who might have tampered with Heather Weber's results, since General Hospital could stall the case with their own attorneys. Rick realized Ava must be guarding someone before he took off. Subsequently, Ava paid a visit to Portia Robinson's office and called her out on the results tampering that Rick knew about. Portia tried to deny it at first, but Ava was induced it was Portia and didn't condemn her for trying to cover Trina Robinson. Ava made it clear that she'd do anything to cover her own son and eventually got Portia to admit she was responsible. Since Trina would condemn herself if her mama's career collapsed, Ava claimed she'd help her. With that in mind, Ava wanted Portia to leave this alone and avoid drawing attention to herself. Portia was concerned about Brad Cooper working in the lab now, not to mention Rick could poke around for Heather's sake. Ava felt she could handle Rick and ultimately got a phone call about him working to get the case capsized. As for Ava's riddle friend, Rick claimed that person could remain a riddle. Once Lucky Spencer paid a visit to Sonny Corinthos' office, they embraced. Sonny allowed Luke Spencer would be proud of Lucky for coming back, but Lucky felt like his pater would have been dissatisfied that he ever left. After Sonny gave Lucky a vim talk about fathers and sons, Lucky spent some time catching up with Isaiah Gannon at the sanitarium. Next, Trina tried to register Giovanni Gio Palmieri's violin gig at the gallery, but he was no longer interested since Ava pushed Christina Corinthos Davis out a window. Trina stomped off and began trying to bespeak another violinist over the phone. Once Jocelyn Jacks arrived and realized there was pressure, she forced Gio and Trina to make up. In the end, Gio agreed to play the gig for Trina's sake and stay for the court to decide whether Ava was shamefaced. At Carly Spencer's place, she ate Lucas Jones' home. Lucas talked about leaving Boston and accepting a position at General Hospital since he was looking to start fresh in Port Charles again. It was hard being around Wiley Corinthos after the baby exchange was revealed, but Lucas was ready to be an uncle now. Since Jocelyn gave him news on Carly and Sonny's possible involvement, Lucas scrabbled for updates. Still, Lucas eventually decided he'd be back for further word laterally and wound up tracking Brad down at the sanitarium lab. Brad was pleased to see Lucas, but his joy snappily turned to disappointment. That's because Lucas was only there to clear effects up regarding his return to General Hospital. Lucas would only interact with Brad about work and wanted nothing to do with him else. Although Lucas didn't detest Brad, he was still concentrated on moving forward rather than dwelling on the history. Once Carly arrived at Pazzulo's, she talked to him about Alexis Davis and how necessary it was to get her off the hook. Sonny felt the key was chancing the gun that Alexis disposed of to prove it wasn't the bone that killed John Jagger Dainties. Carly wondered what would be if the armament wasn't set up, so Sonny pledged to turn himself in if it came down to it. General Hospital spoilers say Sonny could be forced into a concession if Alex's situation remains dire, so we'll bring you more prognostications on all the drama. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.